Okay, today on Gary V's audio experience, I found that this is one of the reasons why we love listening to him. He pulls out these really great snippets, and here's one of them I wanted to kind of share with you guys today.
It's only hard mentally. You just haven't decided that's the most important thing your business does.
Would you say that is the most important thing for most people?
It is the most important thing.
It is.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Creating demand and consideration for your business is always the most important thing.
But what he said was creating demand and consideration for your business is always the most important thing, which I think is a huge, huge nugget when you're talking about marketing.
Big time. Well, there was a famous quote by Henry Ford that says, "A man who stops advertising to save money is like a man who stops the clock to save time." So it really is the truth. It's two ways to looking at your business. Are you looking to grow, or are you looking to survive at the end of the day? And so the people that are spending money, your advertising department should be a profit center. It shouldn't be an expense, right? And I think there's two different ways that people look at this, and maybe they look at it as an expense because they're just unsure of what the outcome is going to be. But there are some tools and tricks and strategies that will allow you to be able to predict those things, where you can take a different approach to it and not look at it, I'm spending $5,000. No, look at what that $5,000 makes you. And that comes back down to the fundamentals of learning how marketing and advertising works and how to use your money to make money.
Yeah, I do believe it's like a mindset, just like what you said, because a lot of times even businesses we work with, they feel like marketing is something that they do in addition to running their business. But based off of what Gary Vee was saying right there, this should take priority over everything else, because it's almost like, that old saying, if you're not growing, you're dying. And essentially you always have to be putting out content, always have to be figuring out a way for people to understand, to create demand and create consideration for your product or service, or else eventually your well will run dry.
Yeah, it's either, is it an expense or is it a profit center? And I think it's just the way that you look at it, man, because we run into businesses all the time. It's like, man, I can't spend that much money. Well, how are you going to make money unless you spend money? You have to, it's the oldest adage in the world. You have to spend money to make money. It's just the way it works.
And it's one thing for us to say, okay, just start marketing. But if you don't really know the ins and outs of it, that's why we're here. So this is one of the things that we also wanted to talk about too, is that, look, use your resources. We have a ton of videos already on YouTube that talk about strategies, tactics.
Data, everything.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3 of how to do things. And if you still have questions, reach out to us. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you see the Marketing Box feed, we will respond back very, very quickly. We got Shannon right here who's not saying anything, but is ready. She's monitoring everything that we're doing and making sure if she doesn't know the answer, she comes directly to me and Sean, or to whoever, we go to Craig if it's data. There's a lot of things in here that we can give you really good feedback from. Just kind of use the resource.